Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. Welcome. I thought today we'd take a step into the body again, slow things down, and experience all our chakras in our body. And now that we've learnt about the dynamics and we've built up and educated ourselves on these different areas in the body, the 7 major energy centers, and how that relates to our biofield. We actually started with the biofield, worked with the biofield, and then we came in to the actual energy centers. I'd like to explore how we might keep these balanced. I know I said that sometimes our energy centers can be off. We can feel off. And it's almost like our body naturally has that movement, unless we're so blocked that we're so rigid that we've lost that flow and that movement within our body. My name is Deborah O'Neill. I'm the CEO and founder of BlissBee.me, Integrative Holistic Health. I'm here to share because I care. And today we're going to learn how to balance our energy system within our body. Bring it back into its homeostasis. That's what balance is. And allowing us the better chance, leaning into the strength of our inner energy to fortify us and feed us and nurture us to get through each day of our lives in a happy, joyful way, if at the very least in a grounded way, in a centering and aligning. But first we'll go into the meditation, and because we meditations often take 30 minutes, so I'm going to go right into the meditation to allow us that time to complete it, because we're going to work through the entire body. So as I'm talking, get yourself comfortable, very comfortable, and let's work now. You can do it laying down, you can do it sitting up, because you can also ground laying down. It's all a part of our intention and our imagination. So we're going to turn on our attention, we're going to expand our awareness, we're going to take a walk through the body, and we're going to take a walk through the frequencies of vibrations of the different colors of the body. And we're going to use those colors as a way to step into that energy frequency and spend some time with it. And what we've learned on this path, on these number of episodes, we've learned that what we observe shifts. So we're going to go into a full observation. So when we go into that physical area, in that first chakra, we're going to envision red. And we're going to call on something like red. So you might think of like a Macintosh apple, a bright red apple. We're going to go into the emotional area, that watery area of that emotion. And it's going to work with the frequency of a color of an orange, So you might want to think of an orange. Or if you have something in your room and you want to do the meditation with your eyes open, you might just focus on that one thing. The difficulty with that when you focus on an actual object is where it will engage our thinking brain. And we don't want to necessarily engage our thinking brain. We want to invite that in. It's kind of like behind the veil, so that it's there, but we're not actually engaged into, like if I was to think of my red mug, I would be engaged into the hearts on the red mug. I would be engaged into the mug, rather than just focusing on, if I had a red piece of paper. I don't have a red piece of paper, I have a pink piece of paper. If I was just to focus on something that had really nothing to engage me in. So that's where we're going. And then when we get up into the third chakra, we're going to envision something yellow, maybe like a yellow lemon, to bring us into that vibrancy of the color. So it's not a pale yellow, it's not a medium yellow, it's like this yellow. And then we get up into the heart area and we work with the green frequency. So you might want to think of a green apple or a green grape. And get up into the blue, we might want to think of the sky. the sky, the blue, blue sky. We get up into the ajna, the sixth chakra. We might want to think of a blueberry, indigo. Indigo seems to be the one that sort of trips people up, and then they pop out and get into their thinking brain. So just think of a blueberry, that indigo, sort of that non-purple but not indigo. And we get up into the Sahasrara, and often we think of like that gold and white light. You can think of the gold and white light. Yeah. So let's go into our grounding, centering, and aligning right off the hop so we can spend some delicious time as we journey through our energy centers and work with them balancing. And a reminder that our energy centers at each of these areas are on the front and the back of the body. They're spirals, energy moves. So there's a reason why the spiral, or often depicted as a Fibonacci, as in my logo, you can see 6 of them. The spiral is that movement. It is that energy. And if you're thinking, which way do I go? Do I go clockwise? Do I go counterclockwise? Your body will let you know. But generally, if we put our thumb on our body with our right hand, it's the way that it's towards our left hand. Towards our left hand. That's the way the body works. That's the way our digestion works. Just for a little love tip, whether it's a child or yourself, if you've got a tummy ache and you feel that you've got some digestive issues going on, you always rub your tummy towards your left hand, your left arm, because that's the way the digestive system works. It's the way the digestive system works. In the bed yoga, when we do a spinal twist, we do the spinal twist to the right first, and then we take it to the center, and then we take it to the left. And that usually gets our digestive system activated before we even get out of bed. So that's just another hot tip. So always towards the left hand. So let's bring our imagination and our thought and our intention into grounding into Mother Earth, straight down to that crystalline core. Feel our feet on the floor, those 4 points. Bring our breath down to our feet. Imagine our toes need as much oxygen as our nose. So let's bring our breath right down to our feet and imagine those roots going down to the central core of the earth. And allow that Mother Earth energy, that red energy that we're going to be working with, bring it up into the bottom of your feet. Allow it to come up through the etheric feet and through the roots. I'm feeling our sit bones on the chair. And now bringing that Mother Earth energy into the lower abdomen and engage that deep diaphragmatic breath as we breathe fully into our body and breathing that Mother Earth energy up into that watery emotional level. Permission to heal with this beautiful Mother Earth energy. These are the frequencies that are used in the pulse electromagnetic therapy mats, the Omnium therapy mat that I have. It's bringing in this Schumann resonance, as it's called, and bring it up in this red energy, this Mother Earth energy, up into the lungs, expand. Roll your shoulders back so gently. Even allow your arms to extend for a little movement. Breathing it out to the tips of your fingers and up into your throat, into the head. And allow it to come out, Sahasrara, and cascade down the body if that's feeling what works for you today. And come into the centering, that still point. I think this weekend I'm going to step in and step back and we can do a grounding when we're standing. So see what's the difference about it. See how you feel it is different. But today we're going to go right into a chakra balancing, healing meditation. Right, once we finish this, coming into that centering place, that still point. We can bring our hands to our chest and feel that, like you're standing and Tadasana at the front of your yoga mat, making your resolve for the day. My resolve. What would my resolve be today? To find that joy and happiness, to find that peace place today. I'm having, it's cold here. It's really cold and it's gloomy and it's heavy sky. I'm longing to see the sunshine and to release that longing, and find the bliss of today here in this moment. With the heat blasting in July, in gratitude that I have heat, in gratitude that I have shelter, this heart place. And taking this still point now, taking it up and putting it into the alignment. Align with your thoughts. Align with your resolve and align with your intention. Goals, intentions, resolves, sankalpas, all different names for becoming aware of what's most important to you and working towards that in this moment in time, this presence. Inviting in this gold and white light as we make a direct fine line to divine, past the solar system, past the Milky Way, the galaxies, into the cosmos. Feel that superhighway as it connects to Sahasrara. Permission to receive. Put on your receiving antenna. It sounds silly sometimes when we say that. It's like an antenna. We do absolutely have antennas. I don't know if you remember the old cell phones. They have antennas. The cars used to have antennas. And then they got fancy and they would come down when you turn the car off, and when you turn the car on, they would go up. So bring that golden white light energy in to the seventh chakra and fill the head, your head. Give your eyes, an opportunity to open wide, and give your eyes an opportunity to gently close as you feel the energy of your hands coming over your face if you're following along with your hands. Even in the shower, when I do this by myself, I still have this hand movements. You don't have to. Whatever works for you, you can sit and just sit. When I sit in my practice before I go into meditation, I ground again, and I don't use my hand actions. I sit there. I just use my imagination and my intention to become so grounded on my seat, on my sit bones, and bring this gold and white light energy in and feel it. Feel the sensory of it. Allow that expansion to come into every cell and every space in between each cell. Allow that sparkle, that effervescence to touch your entire being so that you too can shine bright. You too can feel that luminosity, that spark of joy. Feel it activated within the body. Down into the pelvic region and into the legs. And bringing those two energies together and just sitting with them for a moment. What's different? What's different with you from the first day that you clicked on to the Bliss Be Me lives? What's changed? What's become? What's evolved? How is your level of consciousness? Is there greater awareness? What is the greatest value that you've received for yourself, in your being here, in your beingness? Give yourself a pat on the back. Better yet, give yourself a hug. This is also part of the bed yoga. Gently giving yourself a hug. Thank you for the grace and of this day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being alive. Thanks for making a difference for yourself. And become aware of the breath, the coolness on the nostrils. where the breath is in the body. And we're going to set the deep diaphragmatic breath. And then when we go into the meditation, we're going to allow the breath to be, simply be. So let's activate where we want that breath to be in that lower diaphragm as we breathe into the lower diaphragm as it expands out. And allow that exhale. And become comfortable in your body. Feeling if there's any tension. Breathe to that tension. And just say, let go, let go. I am safe. I am here. And I trust my decisions. And bring your breath to your heart now. We're going to activate the fourth layer of the field. We're going to work from the place of the heart, that heart energy. Breathing into the heart. And breathing out from the heart. This is some of the great work of the HeartMath Institute, where I'm an ambassador with the HeartMath Institute and work with their breath commonly. Breathing into the breath, into the heart, expanding the heart. And breathing out from the heart. Now imagine breathing in and expanding the front of the heart and the back of the heart. You might want to think of what your favorite thing is. It may be just a sunrise, it may be a sunset. Feeling that expansion, and allow the natural breath to breathe it in through the heart and breathing out through the heart. Now allow that heart breath to expand through your whole body. Breathing in through the heart into the whole body, down to your toes, to the top of your head, and allowing that heart breath to breathe out through the heart. Breathing in through the heart into the whole body, and breathing out through the heart. This allows us to access the fourth level of our biofield, that fluid layer of the biofield, allowing all that loves you unconditionally to be. Bringing your breath back down into the deep diaphragmatic breath of the belly. And allowing the side ribs and the back to open and expand. And now bring your awareness down to your first chakra on your sit bones, in your chair, or in the lower abdomen, the lower pelvic region. And imagine that there's this beautiful vortice, this cone, and the tip of the cone is actually facing up into the perineum, and the energy vortice is facing, the larger portion of the vortice is facing down towards Mother Earth in that receiving area, that receiving placement. And allow yourself to visualize as we go into offering permission to balance the chakras, the energy centers of the body. As we see this first vortex, this first chakra vortex, this red color spinning clockwise. We see it as we look down on that chakra area. We can gently have our eyes closed and we can imagine with intention this beautiful red swirling energy at the first level of our chakra. Red like a beautiful bright apple, red like a beautiful bright cherry, red, that beautiful bright red. Feel the energy of this red, the frequency, the vibration of this red color in the body, working with this first chakra. Breathe in this red everywhere. Breathe out this red. Visualize the breath is red on the in-breath. And on the out-breath, no need to visualize. Just watch the color as it is and allow the natural exhalation. Allow this breath to come in and out. Is this breath breathing in red and breathing out red? And see if it's light or dark or muddy. And allow it to become that vibrant red. Allow it to clear that muddiness. Breathing into that area and out from that area. And as we move from the first chakra into the second chakra, which is located about 2 inches above the pubic bone, visualize the 2 vortices of the second chakra. One on the front of the body and one at the back of the body. And see them spinning clockwise. See them spinning in a beautiful orange color. Breathe in this orange, vibrant color. And breathe out this orange. Breathing in this vibrant orange. And breathing out this vibrant orange. And if it's lighter or muddied, allow permission to clear, permission to breathe in and receive this beautiful orange energy and breathe out this beautiful orange energy. Frequency, vibration. And as we move up into the third chakra, the solar plexus, that space just below where your 2 ribs meet in the midpoint, the center point of your body, sometimes can be depicted a little lower. Breathing in to these 2 spinning vortices, this beautiful bright yellow. And if it's not so bright, permission to receive this frequency, this vibration as you breathe in this vibrant yellow and breathe out this vibrant yellow. And breathe it in to brighten on the in-breath and on the out-breath. Now moving up to the fourth chakra in the heart area. See these clockwise spinning vortices in green on the front and the back of the body. And breathing in and out this beautiful, vibrant green until the colors are balanced. If they're lighter or muddied, allow them permission to heal, permission to clear, permission to balance this area of the body with this beautiful green vibrational energy of the breath. Take a moment and see if you can allow yourself to see if you can see all the chakras spinning at this point. Just to see where your vision is, if that is a possibility. Or energetically, can you feel the spinnings of the chakras, the energy centers? Now we're coming up to the throat, the fifth chakra. Breathe in and out blue through these two spinning vortices on the front and the back. Breathing in this beautiful blue, bathing it with this beautiful frequency of the breath, of this vibration, of this color. We go up into the third eye, the sixth chakra, and see these spinning vortices of energy in the front and the back of the head as indigo. Seeing that color of that blueberry. And if that doesn't work for you, you can also invite in the color of violet. Like that of a lilac or a purple tulip. Or breathe those colors in through the third eye. Up into, breathing it into the body. And come up into the crown, the seventh chakra. And envision a gold and white light. And the spinning vortice as the tip is facing down into the top of the crown of the head and the vortice opening up, the larger end facing up towards the sky, the universe. This opalescent gold and white light that sits on top of the head. It spins clockwise. Breathe in that gold and white light as you experiencing it pulsating up, perhaps. And as you breathe out, you may experience that it's pulsating down. And now see all the chakras and see all the tips of each chakra, from the first chakra to the seventh chakra. Chakra 2, the tips are together and spinning. And chakra 3, just above the navel, both tips are together and spinning. And chakra 4, both the tips are together and spinning. Chakra 5, both the tips are together and spinning. Chakra 6, both the tips are together and spinning. And chakra 1 and chakra 7, the tips are in alignment and spinning. The crown is our entrance. And our exit. And the root, the first chakra, is also our base, our entrance, and our exit. For energy to flow through your field, see the pulsating energy flowing in through all your chakras with your breath. With your in-breath, see it filling, nourishing, and fortifying your body. Your whole field is now filled with a lot of light energy. Imagine that of the rainbow. And be in gratitude. Offer gratitude to this, your field, your energy field. As you start to bring yourself back to your sit bones on your seat and your feet on the floor. Orienting yourself to the space around you, listening to the noises that you may hear in the foreground. Coming back and looking at the four corners of the room and wherever you may be seated. And see what you experience now, here and in the now. I'd love to know how that was for you, because it's a beautiful way to balance your chakras. Outside of coming in for an integrative energy healing treatment, it's a beautiful way to balance your chakras. So if you're ever feeling off in any one area, try just bringing in that color. Color has a fabulous affect with our bodies. Let's see what the Mother has for an offering today. Thank you for being here today with me and experiencing this chakra balancing. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you and see how you felt that was. It might have seemed a bit way out there. Give yourself permission to be curious. All energy has a movement, as you see the water going down the sink, as you see the waves come in and out. Everything has movement to it. And the most important thing is to keep it flowing. Not to allow it to get stagnant. Care. Nothing is too small to be neglected. The same care meets all circumstances. If you can hand over the care of your existence and your development to the supreme consciousness, once again, God, creator, source, energy, superconscious, then peace will enter your heart and your problems will be solved. Yes, I'd also like to remind you that I do distance energy healing work. I do distance energy work with limiting beliefs with Psych K and advanced integrative energy healing. I also do personal work, one-on-one. That's available in my services under the Facebook page, blissbee.me. Look on the left-hand menu for services, and they're listed there. You're welcome to phone me directly or text me, or even just direct message me from this source as well. Care. Nothing is too small to be neglected. The same care meets all circumstances. If you can hand over the care of your existence and your development to the supreme consciousness, your higher self, then peace will enter your heart and your problems will be solved. This is the importance of the work, this work. And it's not work, this is the importance of this lifestyle. It raises our vibration naturally because we're paying attention. What we observe shifts. I'd love to know if there was a shift for you today during the meditation, during our time here. And once again, a reminder, if you found value, please share, like and share. Let's get this out there. Let's get this out there. Thank you so much for being here today with me. Hope to see you tomorrow. I love you. There you go. I love you, and make it a great day.